You and Senator Elizabeth Warren have a lot of similar positions on issues. Why should someone vote for you over her?
Well, that's a decision that someone is going to have to make. I would suggest, in my defense, that I've been doing this for, as you indicated a few months ago. Check me out. And people may find me a little bit boring and repetitious, but I have been fighting these fights for about 30 years. Today, I was with workers struggling against AT&T, members of the Communication Workers of America. I've been on picket lines for my whole entire life. That is what I do. I am a son of the working class. I stand with the working class. Throughout my life, I've taken on Wall Street, the insurance companies, the drug companies, the fossil fuel industry.
She's done a lot of that too.
Well, that's fine. And people will make their, Elizabeth happens to be a friend of mine. I've known Elizabeth
Right.
for over 20 years. So I'm not here to,
But when do you have to stand up and say my plan about X, Y, and Z is better than hers? I mean, how do you win over these Democratic voters? In this
we're winning
primary
them over
process?
every day. I mean, that's what I do.
But if you
Today,
can't say what distinguishes
well, that
you
is not
over
the way you
her-
necessarily win a campaign. The way you win a campaign is for people to understand what you stand for, what I stand for. So when I introduce a climate change program, you indicated there are some people who think it's expensive. You're right, it is expensive. It happens to be the most comprehensive climate change program ever introduced, and one that I think is absolutely necessary. We've introduced a far-reaching criminal justice program, which addresses the fact that we have more people in jail than any other country on earth. We've recently introduced a union labor program, which will double union membership in this country over the next 4 years, sweeping labor law reform to make it easier for workers to get into unions and to see an increase in their wages and improvement in their working conditions because they're collectively bargaining. So look at my program, look at my record as one of the, if not the most pro-worker member of the United States Senate. Previous to that, pro-worker member of the U.S. House. That's what I do.
So you won't directly criticize any of her policies?
It's not just Elizabeth. That's not what I think. That's not what I do. I mean, there will be a time and a place, obviously, where we'll.
When is that?
Well, that's a media question.
Yeah, but you're not
No,
at the top
that's not
of
what
the
the
pack
American.
right now.
The American people are not coming up to me. The American people are saying, Bernie, how are you going to implement your Medicare for all?
I've heard that somebody did ask you recently, though, what's the difference between you and Elizabeth Warren? Why should I vote for you? I believe that happened in a meeting recently. So that's why I'm asking you, too.
Well,
because people are asking you this, obviously. Voters are asking you.
Well, not many. I mean, what people want to know is what I stand for, and people can make that decision.